we have yet another map. Another new map, that is, on test. Now, if you didn't guess already by the Colosseum in the middle, this is a Rome map, as in Rome, Italy. And there's quite a lot of cool cover on this map, and it's not identical, symmetrical, I should say, but it's different from what's over there to what's over there, and it's kind of cool. Now, the Colosseum in the I should start firing back, really. The Colosseum in the middle is actually really tiny, and it's where the centre beacon is. And if I survive long enough, I'll show you. I might get there like this. It's basically just kind of a little hidey hole where the beacon is, and you can shoot right through from one side to the other. And there's a Galahad in there, so we won't. Oh, we'll get killed. Let's jump in something else. This guy will do. I'm loving the new. Well, there's a few new things. There's actually, I'll drop that because of the. We've got the added damage with ballistic weapons, so Punishers are shredding. Look at this. I mean, look at that health bar drain. So that Galahad has got no chance. But I'm loving the new sound effects. I mean, I'd have to show up for you to be able to hear it, but let me turn it up a sec. So each time I put the shield up and down, you get that cool little piston sound effect, which I'm just loving. Also, there's new music on the main hangar screen. Kind of a little bit more rocky and bassy, and I prefer it to the old music. I still don't like it because the music drives me nuts. On any game. I don't know, I'll change bots, but I think I'll stay in this one. But at least it's a bit more bearable for those of you that like having the music on your game. But it's better than the old music. But I personally still don't like any sort of music on games I'm trying to play. Not what I'm there for. But it's new, it's different, and I'm guessing it's something they're going to go with, because they did, if you remember, they did ask about the sounds and music in the game on a questionnaire recently. So that could have been one of the reasons why. I'm not entirely sure what these. You can never tell what these structures are going to be when it's in this early mode. I'm trying to figure out what this one would be. So I'm thinking, well, is it going to be a signpost? But then I'm thinking we're in Rome, so I suppose it could be, because we're in the future, it could be like a sign saying this old historical monument sort of thing, just a guess. But these over here, these ones are solid, so you can jump on them and use them as firing platforms, which is really good. Those grey ones in the distance, I think it's those, or it might be the ones that are opposite from me, have little coves and gullies in them that you can kind of get inside and chase around. So it's a big open map with some great cover and well thought out. So a big thumbs up. And the IQSTR, the Inquisitioner. Oh, by the way, that was another classic loss. But I was talking, so is back on test. This bot here, and also with the Raijin, the Bastion ability, it has a 30% increase when the Bastion's engaged rather than 50%, because 50% is like having 3 weapons. 30% is more reasonable, and I think that's what they should go with. I've loaded out lots of guns because of the buff. Well, let me just you see what I'm saying there? It's kind of a bit more futuristic-y, kind of rocky, but it's still the same tune with a bit more beef added to it. So we'll quickly jump into one more, and we'll see if we can actually win this one. Famous last words. I'm going to actually try. Hopefully we'll get the yeah, I was going to say, generally on the first session, they tend to throw in the new map or whatever it is they're testing in the rotation, either all the time or most of the time. And that's kind of where the bug cropped up last time. So every subsequent test they threw in all the other maps, and that's when the jumping bug for this robot, as you can see, it's not on at the minute because I'm hitting that jump button and it's staying firmly on the ground. But oops. Yeah, trips to the face. Story of my life. I am working my way around to this beacon. But I don't want to get hit by those trebs. So he's my main target. Oh, you can see Gecko guy. Well, he's just fired, so let's jump against the wall. Just so my stealth is active for a little bit. Oh, and Zeniths as well. The reload time has been reduced or something. I don't care about Zeniths, to be honest. So I didn't pay enough attention to see what had been changed. But I am being mean because I know people do like them, and they are. I mean, to be fair, they do at max level. They are punching out quite a lot of damage, but it's just not my style of game. It's not my style of gameplay. Oh, I knew that'd be Tempest, so he's too far away. Now, if you can see there how much my health was draining, and that's because of the change to the shield damage from ballistics, and that goes the same for Nashorns, Kangdays, and obviously these things. I'm losing quite badly here, considering I'm supposed to be trying. And fairly easy to get used to where things are on this map, because although it's quite big, the different areas of the map are really quite distinctive. So you're not going to get lost. But in beacon rush mode, it's kind of, I've got no idea which beacon is which because the map's not available on the mode yet, so I'm just playing guesswork. So let's put Bastion up and shoot right through the centre of this and fry all these guys in the middle. So now we're basically, because it's 30%, so we've got about just over 2.5 flamethrowers worth of power. I'll wait till he lands and then finish firing. Oh, he's lucky. Now he might be aware that if he walks right up close to a Raijin, this goes for any bot, about the size of, say, a Griffin. If you get close enough to a Raijin while it's got its Bastion engaged, the weapons actually shoot round you. So, I mean, you've got to be brave about it. So you've got to get super close. But if you manage to get that close, keep walking forward towards the Raijin, and you won't get injured, because the weapons, the Raijin's weapons, will actually shoot round you. So yeah, just a little tip there. Don't tell your friends. But it's a good one to use, and I was doing it, and this guy likes his jesses. I was doing it earlier in a rhino, so I know it works in a rhino as well. And it works with the flamethrowers, because the guy in the Raijin had flamethrowers equipped, but I just smashed my body up against this Raijin, and I was taking no damage. Oh, now I'm in trouble. And that was my last bot. So let's see if we're gonna well, we've got a 4-cap, but you got to remember this is big Kamush mode, and I mech'd out ridiculously early there. I mech'd out in 4 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll cut to the end, and we'll find out whether we won or lost. Let's have a look at what weapons we've got on the blues. We've got a Fujin, Orc, and Ancile, Plasma Griff with no skin. Why are these guys not putting skins on? Weird. You got free gold, and same with that Fury. You've got free gold, right? And you just, and the Griffin. The skins are free for the Griffin. What is wrong with these people? I think we're actually going to win. I didn't score much though. Yay! I think we're going to win. We won somehow. So thanks for watching.